That's such a damn cat. Oh, it's good to see that this finally fucking works. Now that it doesn't fucking me. Well, well, there's the camera. Here we are, the damn fucking camera. So, check this out. It's a fucking that's a gorgeous stuff. New York Iron, gorgeous. Got this. I agree with which is basically the normal Terma Purba, but it's got three of the high Griva heads, which is a unique feature to the one I have specifically requested. It's a nod to Ifito Gil and also the 3 days of the horse, which is a high Griva practice that influenced me greatly in my life. I've got a Dodecadrolid Purba also fanatic. Got too lazy to get it though, and honestly, what's the point? So, honestly, just trying to see if this works. I don't have anything more to say. I don't know how much time I have left here. Maybe let's be and to be perfectly honest, that is a fucking relief. You know? This world is not my home. You're fucking goddamn right. You know, I spent the best and dirt part of my life totally committed to putting Bodhicitta into practice. And the result of everything I did is the same as the first part of my life. Just utterly beset by people consumed by jealousy and bent on sabotage. All just looking to fucking carve off whatever. And if that's your experience with the people here, you wouldn't want to fucking see her either. You know? Well, that's my experience of basically everybody. That and everybody's a fucking liar, you know? They care so much about, little green pieces of paper. Just have absolutely no meaning. Less meaning than themselves, which is already at zero. And, you know, one thing I can say is that at least I'm in a position now where my passing would not affect anybody negatively. I think that's possible. And, you know, to certain people, you know who you are, you won't see this because, you know, at your best, your care for things is an all-time low. And, you know, I'm happy to admit all of you. That's it. There's nothing else to say, you know? I missed that fucking Streetlight Manifesto show. Damn it. Well, speaking of that, if anyone wants any fucking further comment from me, go listen to The Big Sleep by Streetlight Manifesto. It's probably the best song that I've ever heard. You know? Funny, the person who introduced me to that band, one of the most jealous people I've ever met in my life. But look, dude, if you fucking straighten yourself out and you're fucking all about the fucking, you know, the Jim Pterosaur, like, go for it, dude. You'll never be its owner. And, you know, God help you when you understand what I've done in my life and, you know, who I am, really, you know. And just go for it, dude. Do whatever you want, you know. Someone fucking. A few people understand some of what I've done. Bits and pieces. Before I exit the stage, I don't think anybody will understand fucking half of it. And they would. That's fine. I spent my life misunderstood and not really giving a shit. Well, I used to give a shit. And now I don't. And if I wanted to, like, I'm sure I could stick around for quite a long time, perhaps indefinitely, you know? But for what? And why? There's better things going on elsewhere, you guys. Like, that's the fucking real story here. And I'm happy that I was able to fucking achieve what I set out to do. The fact that the scope of that will elude all of you for perhaps generations. I don't know. You know, also not my concern. Right? But Universal Redemption can be done on the cheap, let me tell you. The Scythian transmission is fucking too cool for the entire place. So I'm probably taking it with me to people who can fucking understand. But since it originated here, had to deal with the karma. That means dealing with the karma of the entire fucking planet and all of the fucking thinking minds that have contributed to the fucking noosphere here. And God, you guys are dirtbags. But guess what? Also not an issue because the methods that you know are available to people who have real decency would shock and probably appall everybody at the scope of the fucking influence that's possible when you know who to petition and how to do it. And for my part, it's like I would never even fucking leave the house or take a step until I was sure that the course I was going to take would not be fruitless. Or otherwise, why what's the point? Dude, fuck it. Just fucking stay in bed. Well, that's a long-term viability question. And in that model, once you have positive reading, just take a step, you fucking speed run to the end of the game and fucking come back and just kind of hang out until something more interesting happens. And that's exactly what I did. And guess what, dude? That's all. Yeah. Don't play chess, don't play checkers. Real men play Uno. And the cool ones play the alchemy deck. One card to the equivalent of a reverse card. It's really it's a flip the sine wave card. And that's perspective inversion. All things being a deviation from kind of a steady state of blah, positive and negative in two directions. The sine wave goes from zero. I mean, there's really no difference. I mean, that's the essence of Buddhism, right? And it's not there's no difference, qualitatively speaking, because, of course, who would rather be in hell than in heaven? Right? Well, the point is you don't want to get stuck even at the far end of heaven, you would get to Akhtista. And that's the long-term ability question. It turns out there's as many doors to Akhtista as there are moments of experience in the cosmos. Right? There's as many universes as there are, not particles, but possible places to measure the fucking scope of something. So the difference in the sine wave thing is simply there's on the qualitatively positive end, if you retain uh, the vision that is possible, the kind of blah center point, that is the nature of samsara and nirvana, the two ends of this, the two directions the sine wave goes when you fish from here. What you really get is that staying closer to the zero line is the positive thing, and the direction of the sine wave, you're not getting to heaven. You're just getting to the hot or cold hell, And the more you can stay at that, the zero line, it's like there's an implied fucking additional vector there that's just like up and from the line, like straight up at your face, right? So you add that to it. Add a Z to the fucking graph, or XYZ. How do you do?